An invention is an object or method which implies creation and novelty. Most of the time, an invention is linked to a device, but today the genius will come from a pot. Born in 1934 in Lima, Peru, in a family from Africa, Teresa Izquierdo starts her professional life when she turns 8, which is quite early because she has to replace her mother who was sick. As Teresa's mom is a cook who works in rich families, Teresa puts on her apron and starts cooking. She will remember this very first menu that she had to cook during her entire life: a soup, rice and lentils, roast beef and salads, and a lemon pie. The diner is a success, and Teresa keeps on cooking. At the age of 10, she makes her first chicken with pepper, and at the age of 14, she masters the carapulcra, a typical Peruvian dish. The teenager quickly becomes an expert of Creole recipes, and she mixes them with Peruvian ingredients, creating fusion food long before the cooks of the 80s. Teresa Izquierdo is a mother of modern Peruvian cooking. La madre de la cocina peruana. Excuse my Spanish. But Teresa's mother has other expectations for her daughter, thinking that cooking for other people is not a real job. So Mrs. Izquierdo asks Teresa to become a midwife, but the young girl collapses during the first class and gets back to her kitchen. At that time, Teresa sells dessert on the street and becomes quite famous in her neighborhood. In the 60s, she is called to cook at parties, during outdoor events or cockfights. Her specialties: beans and nougat. Her credo: innovate without killing the original recipe. In 1978, her savings and the help of her family allowed Teresa to open a restaurant, El Rincón que no conoces. It has only 6 tables, and Izquierdo has to cook and to serve the food on her own. Her clients are mostly workers and employees who come here for the good cheap food and the smile of Teresa, because there is only one thing that she can't tolerate: leftovers in the plate. Her restaurant quickly becomes one of the most renowned in Lima, and new clients come, like artists, journalists, politicians, and tourists. Teresa is now a star of Peruvian cooking. She writes 2 books, hosts a TV show, and travels the world to promote Peruvian gastronomy. And it's not always easy, especially when Teresa cooks guinea pigs. Izquierdo urges students to cook and women to engage in business and to do everything with love. She always refused to be called chef because she didn't study cooking, but the Peruvian Ministry of Education gave her the title of Master of Culinary Art, and she got the Order of Merit in 2011. And the soup contest bears her name.